Friday nights at Centennial High School in Peoria, Arizona, were supposed to be about one thing: high school football. As a premier athletic powerhouse with 8 state championships, the entire community rallied around the star players. But beneath the stadium lights and school spirit hid a massive, rotting open secret. It started with subtle, unsettling rumors. Students noticed that 27-year-old psychology teacher and girls soccer coach, Haley Beck, had a bizarre fixation on the male students, particularly members of the football team. She would routinely pull boys out of other classes just to hang out behind her desk, let them leave campus against school rules, and film highly inappropriate TikTok videos inside her classroom. On her whiteboard, the words, "Mommy Beck," were prominently displayed. Whenever anyone questioned her intense bond with a star player we will call Alex, she brushed it off defensively, claiming they were just like siblings. But the illusion shattered when a student's mother, deeply concerned by the teacher's behavior, submitted an anonymous tip to the Peoria Police Department. She reported that her daughter had overheard a heated hallway argument where Haley told the teenage boy, "This would wreck my career, not yours." What made the unfolding scandal prime material for national news headlines was Haley Beck's pedigree. She wasn't just an ordinary high school teacher. She was the oldest sibling in a famous, highly visible American family. Her younger brother is Noah Beck, an ultra-famous social media influencer boasting over 30 million followers and listed in Forbes 30 Under 30. Haley had frequently appeared in family vlogs as the perfect golden child who went down the right professional path, while her brother conquered Hollywood. In class, she reportedly used her brother's high-profile dating life as a constant reference point, leaning into a cool, peer-like persona rather than acting as an authority figure. In a chilling twist of irony, an old viral TikTok resurfaced where Noah Beck played a game chasing his sister, shouting, "Suspect's best friends are her students," to which Haley stopped and replied, "They're nice to me." As the police began their deep dive into Haley Beck, they quickly realized she wasn't the only apex predator roaming the hallways of Centennial High. When the Human Exploitation and Trafficking Unit launched an official investigation, they realized they had opened a massive can of worms. Authorities were already actively investigating a completely separate teacher at the exact same school, 47-year-old Angela Berlacca, a math and child development teacher with 26 years of experience. Shockingly, the investigation revealed that both female teachers were actively targeting and grooming the exact same student, Alex. While Haley Beck used emotional manipulation and cash, Berlacca was aggressively sending explicit, graphic videos of herself to the student over Snapchat, material that began landing on his phone when he was just 16 years old. When brought in for a police interview, Berlacca claimed she only used professional channels to contact students, but the moment detectives asked if any minors possessed explicit videos of her, she refused to answer and demanded an attorney. Subpoenaed Snapchat records later captured Berlacca explicitly messaging the high school freshman, trying to coordinate secret meetings while telling him, "Just trying to stay out of trouble." With a search warrant secured for Haley Beck's digital records, detectives uncovered a staggering 4,000 text messages exchanged between the 27-year-old teacher and her student. The logs exposed a disturbing dynamic of financial coercion and grooming. Over a brief 3-month span, Haley sent Alex hundreds of dollars via Apple Pay and Venmo, paying for his lunches, hotels, car rentals, and even buying him marijuana from local dispensaries to maintain total control. In one explicit text, she told the boy he could get his nut off with her and frequently begged him to let her perform oral sex, texting, "Good thing I can still use my mouth." Alex, fully aware of the power imbalance, treated her with visible disdain in the messages, calling her a weird-ass bitch and explicitly telling her she was going to get caught. Yet he confessed to his girlfriend that he felt trapped into cooperating, terrified that if he cut the teacher off, she would alter his grades, cause him to fail, and destroy his hard-earned college football scholarship. The ultimate confirmation of Haley Beck's psychological fixation came during a physical raid of her apartment. While Haley was at a movie theater entirely unaware that police were inside her home, detectives combed through her belongings. In her kitchen trash can, they discovered a crumpled, handwritten, multi-page love letter addressed to Alex right before his family planned to transfer him to a school in California to escape the situation. In the letter, Haley openly documented their illicit interactions, reminiscing about how he fell asleep on her couch waiting to be invited into her bedroom, secret sexual encounters inside her own parents' house closet, and their late-night adventures. She wrote, "For this relationship being extremely wrong, I feel like we have really made the most out of it. Even though you will go to your grave saying we aren't peers, I love you. The tragedy of Centennial High School lies in the absolute systemic failure of the adults in charge. Records showed that the school administration had received formal, detailed warnings from older siblings and parents regarding Haley's predatory behavior months prior, yet they simply sat her down for a warning and swept it under the rug to protect the reputation of the football program. Even more devastatingly, the police report reveals that Alex's own mother discovered the explicit messages months before the raid, but instead of calling the police, she simply told her son to break it off. Terrified of a public scandal ruining his athletic future, Alex and his family stopped cooperating with law enforcement and fled the state to San Diego. Unverified rumors even swirled within the police files that mentions of hush money were made to keep families quiet. Though charges have been formally submitted by police to the district attorney's office, neither Haley Beck nor Angela Berlacca have been formally arrested or jailed. It stands as a stark, harrowing reminder of how easily institutional power and a culture of silence can leave a teenage victim entirely unprotected.